All right. All right. Welcome again to this segment of Crypto Review. We are looking at this is where we look at the crypto market. What are we expecting going forward? What are the things that we need to do right now? So we started talking about the market going forward since when it was here, crossing of this from here. And then, it was this place, and we're looking at, okay, if it comes down to this side, that's the red zone. And then this green, yellow zone is just like the consolidated zone. They're just going sideways. It has been going just within that area, up and down, up and down. So that means as it is going up now, are we saying it's going to still come down because we are seeing it up and down, crossing it a little and come back, so it has already crossed? Yes, there's a lot of resistance there. There is a lot of resistance within this. You can look at it again, but the highest resistance that it's going to wait is at 46,000 plus. So once it crosses that, that's a green zone. And we're looking forward that it's going there. So it's going to cross, and then it's going to move. If you check this thing, this is just a very simple thing for you to understand that this market has just been going sideways. Yeah, it may not look like sideways, but it's sideways. It's going inside the same circle for a long time. I get it. Let me say since January. Let's say, since January this year, it has been going on this circle up and down, going down, go up and down, go up. So it has just been going there. So now you just be asking, oh, will it go? No, we're expecting a move that will cross this screen. And then as we are up. Why are we saying that? Because there are so much bullish news in the market. The news are so bullish, a lot. So there's no other destination than up. You can hear about what Russia is about to do. The news that I don't know the one to bring up for you because we have so much bullish news around. Right? Just because of the training that we want to have today, it now changed a lot of the things that I wanted to say. And because you need to know more about the Avenok staking, the Sapphire staking, not Avenok, but we're staking Avenok. So we need to know about what staking is all about, and we take the time to explain that. And I don't want to keep you too long. So now, why do I say there are bullish news to show that these things are going? I don't want. I remove all the indicators. I remove all the moving averages and every other thing, just for you to be able to see that these things are very simple. You can just draw a line, because we've drawn this line. This is the line that I've been using to show you since the beginning how far this thing is going. And it's the same line that I'm still drawing right now to show you how far we are going. And we are going places with that. So you just need to understand that nothing can stop this coin from going up. Why? We know that the market is based on three things: the technical, which is what I'm just showing. And this is the most simplest technical movement that I'm showing you. Then we have the fundamentals, and then the sentiments. The sentiments has to do with news, and then that news is what moves people. So what are the news right now? Just have to give you a few of the news, and then we'll go to the training. So we say WhatsApp launches cryptocurrency payment pilot in the US. They are doing that in the US first for now. So what are they trying to do? They just want to, now, this is a very good thing, but yet this is not the time that we want all these things. All this in industry of buying this for mass adoption. They are moving towards mass adoption. And with what we are seeing, it makes me to now think the 10 years that we say that we are going to have this opportunity before they not take it out of us. I'm not sure if that 10 years is still possible. That's the truth. I'm not sure if the 10 years is possible again, because all these companies are taking over a lot of things, doing this. The thing is getting bigger by the day. So now let's go and read a little about it. This is the way it has to work. They say WhatsApp. No, WhatsApp will launch, has already launched a pilot. They've started. WhatsApp has launched a new pilot that let a limited number of people, it's just for, they are testing, they are in the beta stage, they are just testing, of people in the US send and receive money from within a chat using cryptocurrency. So the future is powered by Novi, Meta Digital Wallet, and launched as a pilot 6 weeks ago. I just getting this news yesterday. The day before yesterday, that's when I got this news. But they said it had been 6 weeks ago. So with payments made by past dollar, that's USDP, a stable coin pegged to the US dollar issued by passes. The news was announced by Novi's incoming head, Stephen Todd, and all that. So according to Novi's website, sending a payment works much like sending any other attachment on in WhatsApp. You get it? So any attachment you want to send on WhatsApp, the same way you send payment. You just access the features via the paperclip icon on Android or the icon on iOS, and then select payment via the menu will just appear and you send the money. That's mass adoption. That's what everybody is having a smartphone now. Almost everybody have a WhatsApp. So now, those who don't understand cryptocurrency, you can send them money. Once this thing becomes like everybody now, not limited number of people, maybe from the US first, I believe, and then from there to move. Okay, there's still time that we have. So let me tell you, the opportunity to make money in crypto is slipping up so many people's fingers. You need money now to enter into this space because no matter what, the news are so many, the news are the news, bullish news are many. How can you talk about something people are adopting? I told you the other day about what Ethereum and Bitcoin, that even 2-point-something million Bitcoin is already out, that they've not opened the wallet. So we lost some of the wallets, they don't know the key again and all that. Those people bought it that time with the hope, okay, they say this thing is good, let's buy it, and they don't know where the keys are. They've forgotten about it. So there are millions of dollars somewhere that will soon turn to billions, and people can't find it. So the money will continue to go back up. So 2-point-something million of Bitcoin out of 21 million. That's huge. So now look at another one for Bitcoin, because they've been saying that, Bitcoin, because of climate change, that using gas, doing this one and other ones. Look at this now. Exxon is using excess natural gas to mine Bitcoin. This is something that, there is waste before. And they're looking that Exxon may have plans to expand the Bitcoin mining pilot program. Now, look at the takeaway here. He said Exxon is piloting a Bitcoin mining program that utilized previously wasted resources. Now, this is something that they waste before, and they are now putting it to use. He said the program is apparently utilizing 18 million cubic feet of natural gas each month that would have gone to waste. The energy giants might be looking to expand the program internationally. They are doing it in the US right now. So now, because we are talking, some people are saying, because they say Bitcoin is not eco-friendly, it's not environmental friendly, that they will not do it. That's all these people that say they are doing it. Me and you, we don't care eco-friendly. What do we know by eco-friendly? What are we using? We have power every time. We use AC, we use everything at home. All those ones, are they eco-friendly? Then we now have power to connect to a computer, to a mining computer to mine Bitcoin. They are saying it's consuming power. What about all the televisions, all the bulbs, all the street lights, all of the light that we're using for ACs and everywhere? Are they eco-friendly? People are just trying to say something that will make a lot of people go and say they're going, okay, they said so and all that. That was what Elon Musk did last time, where he said, I'm not taking Bitcoin again because they say it's not eco-friendly, it's not environmental friendly, it's a bit. Now look at it now. The thing that would have gone to waste is now being put to use. Now, I thought, maybe you don't understand the ExxonMobil. The ExxonMobil I'm talking about. ExxonMobil Corporation is the largest producer of oil in the United States. It's testing a program whereby excess natural gas from North Dakota's oil well would instead be used for mining proof of work, cryptocurrencies. The pilot program is being conducted in collaboration with Ceres Energy System. That's Bitcoin mining at its best. So now this is news for those who ran away and said they will not do again. It's just that I'm not talking about all these people to come in because it's not yet now. We are looking at 8, 10 years from now when all these things will become mainstream. But that they need to understand that they can't, no king, no government can stop a Bitcoin transaction or a cryptocurrency transaction. So all they have to do is to align. This is just the time. Everybody just have to come in and let's do these things together, or they will miss out of it. So that's what I just want to show you. There's so much news, what Russians are doing, what is going to happen. If you are in the market, you know that there are so much bullish news. Are you getting? Because Russians are looking for alternative to the SWIFT, something that they are doing them. They just want to stop them from that and all that. So all they are looking at, how do they, go into other things like cryptocurrency. Hence, they say they can't transfer money through the SWIFT already. So they are saying they are looking at alternatives. What are the alternatives? It's cryptocurrency. So with that, I'm not saying Russia is good. They are invading Ukraine. They need to stop. We're not supporting them, but it's a bullish news for us. And that's what we're talking about. But we don't like what they're doing. We're not supporting them in any form. You have to allow a country to be on their own. But we're not politicians. We are just crypto traders. We are businessmen. So that's just why we talk about it. Now, the trading for today has to be on this coin known as Zenith. Though not mainly Zenith, because Zenith is not the people that are doing the staking, but most of you need to go to Zenith. Their Zenith, the Twitter account, like it, so that you'll be able, those of you who are registered, if you are registered on Zenith, you need to be here so that you're able to know what is happening. Even when they were launching a laptop, they talk about it here, so you get all the information that you are, that you're looking at, and all the things you want to get here. It's very important that you are part of this. For those of you who bought Zenith, who have not bought Zenith, please, I want you to get to the person who brought you to our community, the Crypto Trends Academy community, and find a way to get involved in Zenith. Yes, you may not be maintaining the more token right now, and then number two, you will not get immediate money right now, understand that, but you are buying into an investment that will take care of your future for you. It's important that you know that. So just know that it is not okay if I put my money, how much will I make per day? How much will I make per week? How much will I make per month? Not this one. So now this one is okay. If I put this money in the next 3, 4, 5 years, what will it become? Even the person don't know. Let me tell you, we all know that cryptocurrency will be big. But do we know how big it will become? No. No, anybody that is just saying how big it will become is speculations. But now, will it be big? Yes. How big? I don't know. The same thing when you look at Zenith, somebody knows, will it be big? Yes, it will. In the next 2, 3 years, it will. Even so, in the next 1 year, yes, it will. But how big? I don't know. But what happens is that with the fundamentals and what they are doing, following their roadmap, this thing will be big. Simple. Don't sugarcoat anything for anyone just to make them to be part of Zenith. If they don't want to be part of it, let it be. But do your part, if you're here, by telling people that you love. And then let them make their decision. Are you getting? So let them make their decision. If they now want to do something fast that will give them money, if you have any of the cash flow system that you have been, show them that. But tell them, this one is not daily, weekly, another. No, but this is an investment for the future. Everyone needs that. During Bitcoin mining transactions, the Bitcoin time, we missed it because we were not part of those who started it there. But now we are opportune to be part of those who started this one. So how far it will go? Nobody knows how far Bitcoin will go 10 years ago. But everybody was saying this is going to get big. But now, only $20 in 2009, are you getting that will buy 200,000 Bitcoin has a cost of $13 billion in just 10 years. So nobody knows how this will go. Will anybody tell you that? If anybody tell you, use these $20 and buy Bitcoin. In 2009, it gave you 200,000 Bitcoin, and in 2022, that this thing will become 13 billion. You stone the person. What are you talking about? It's not possible. And the person can't even say it because he knows that the thing will get big, but he didn't know it would get this big. So that's the same way it is. So we don't sugarcoat it, we'll tell you, get involved if you want to. So now let's look into what we want to talk, because we don't have enough time to talk about this now. So we want to talk about Zenith, but now I want you to know something. The people that are doing the staking is not Zenith. People that are doing the staking is Avinok. And they are the one, okay, let me remove this. Okay, now these are Avinok. These are the people who are doing it. It's Avinok that are doing it. So now Avinok is in partnership with Sapphire Group, which is sapphire.com. So now, but now sapphire.com is a distribution channel of Zenith. So now, being a distribution channel, they are still having other partnership. Yes, Zenith is having partnership with other people to build their system. But then Sapphire Global is still having partnership to make their business continue. And that's why they get Avinok. Now, Avinok is now part of them. So the staking is going to have Avinok is happening on sapphire.com. Now, when we stake Avinok, I don't know what we will get. But what I want to talk to us about today is what is crypto staking? Are you getting? Now, when you look at staking, I'll make it as simple as that. Because it's a key element of cryptocurrency. And we use it to operate, is using by this any cryptocurrency that we know as proof of stake validation. So in any proof of stake system, that's where they have staking. Bitcoin doesn't have staking because it's not a proof of stake system. It's a proof of work system. I will explain what is proof of work and proof of stake. But now I want you to get to understand it. So we are in partnership with Sapphire Group. And now, what is the staking that we want to do? Please listen, because I'm going to give you a little lecture right now about staking. We use it in the proof of stake system. So we call it proof of stake validation. So investors who own the cryptocurrency can help to validate transactions in a given cryptocurrency blockchain database. In a given cryptocurrency blockchain database, that's those investors. You bought the coin, you have it. Now, I've not told us anything about validators. So now listen, because it's going to be different. If I've talked about staking before, I don't think I've explained validators, because we have validators, we have those who stake without validation. And then when I explain this thing, you will now understand why, when there was a time I was doing presentation of Zenith, I said that Zenith give us the right to start earning money like validators without doing the work of a validator. Because in the proof of stake system, the validators have work to do. Are you getting? So now, every validator must own a minimum number of coins to verify transactions before they are permitted to become a validator. Not staking now. For you to become a validator, you must own. There are some coins that will say you must own 100,000 of the coin. Some will say you own 200,000. Some will say 1 million, depending on the price of the coin. Some coins that are $500 for you to be, they say 100,000. You need thousands of dollars to be you an investor. You are for you to be permitted to become a validator. Now, What is the work of these validators? Now, what they do is to confirm transactions and ensure that those records, maybe that they record in the crypto blockchains, are legitimate. That's the work. So for doing so, you are rewarded with some cryptocurrencies. That's why when we get to this site, maybe let me show you this site. When we get to this site, like staking rewards, we have validators there. These are people staking rewards.com. If you go here, you see validators in this place, because there are so many validators here, because that's the way for you to make money. If you are not a validator, you can set up your own system and then allow other people to stake in your own system for them to be able to now help in building the network, because you need more coin. So you are the one taking the staking of those who don't have enough to become validators. Because those who don't have enough to become the validators, what they do now, they pledge their own coins with a validator and then earn rewards. That's staking. Now, let me show you something here with what I'm saying. Staking, providers. All these staking providers are called validators. Now, for you to now, let me show you, I want to show where you get it to understand it. So the thing is loading. So now, all these staking providers are validators. These people have already paid. They have some level of coins in a particular coin. And then they are now the validators. They become staking providers where people will come and stake with them. I didn't think that people will now come and stake with them and they are making money because they are connected to the original coin. They are now helping the system to work. Those people who are staking little money, maybe that's why some exchanges like Binance has joined them to become validators. You can buy coin on Binance now, and then you know that they have a staking. You'll not be wondering, how are they making money? Because they are not the owner of the coin. They are connected to the coin as validators. So now you are helping the system to work. That's why you can stake with them, and they make, so there's what we call staking pool. In the staking coin, they must have. So any of them here you are doing something with, maybe liquidity provider or whatever you are doing here, you can provide liquidity, you can earn by farms and pools and all that. They are connected. And people trust the exchanges more than to go to staking rewards and see people who are not exchangers but are validators. Then you come, this one put in on P2P validator. So now, but these people are validators. Now you can set up and then become your own, you can be a validator yourself. That's how this thing works. But now to become a validator in the proof of stake system, it takes money. And you must own a certain number of coins, remember that. So staking that most people know, you just go there. That's why when you are helping the coins to come into the market. Because we have only two ways that will bring coins comes. So we have proof of stake and proof of work, which I will explain. So now, if they ask you what is staking, this is how you define staking. Let me find a way to define it that will just get everything involved. Okay, let me just spell that's my own way. I said that staking cryptocurrencies is a process that involves committing your crypto assets to support a blockchain network and confirm transactions. So the confirmation of the transactions is for the validators. To support the blockchain, they support the blockchain and they confirm transaction, which is the validators. For you who are just staking, that you are not a validator, you are only supporting the blockchain network. But the validators confirm transaction and support the blockchain network as well. Some coins are coming now, they don't give validators the right to take their token. They become their own validator. They set up a staking system themselves. That's the company. They stop up a staking system. But now, when you begin to find out that you can go to this place, you stake this side, you would not be wondering, where can I stake this coin? You find out that you can stake it in so many places. These are not the people. So why am I coming here stake? So how do these people make money? You'll be asking yourself. You don't ask, because that's the question I was asking in my own time when I was seeing a lot of people staking. You go here, this one said they do staking, this website they are doing staking, this exchange they are doing. So what is their gain? Why are they giving me money when they are making nothing? All of them, nobody do something without a purpose. So they get it. It's only the proof of stake model that we have it. Because it's more better. You know, just like what I was showing about some model, they say it's more energy efficient alternative to the original proof of work model. So it doesn't need energy. It doesn't need anything. It's just that the validators confirm, and that is the way to bring the coin. You know, most of the coin is already pre-mined. And when they pre-mine it, they will put into, when you see I'm searching a coin, I'm looking at the staking wallet, where they put it there, so that validators, when they come, staking another. So now, there will be a time that the stake will stop. Just like mining, there will be a time that it will stop. Bitcoin, when it mined 21 million, it will stop. The staking rewards too, there will be a time the staking reward will stop. Once the staking pool is all, maybe let's say, when they have used it all, it stopped. So that's why when we are starting, we are still looking at the staking wallet. Do they still have more? Because very soon it will stop. The same way it has a timeline for mining, the same way you have a timeline for staking, to getting staking rewards. And once you stop, everybody, all the validators will stop. Yes, they will not be confirming transaction. If it's a network, a blockchain network, they'll be confirming transactions and making money as well, because you must be paying gas fees. So now, people may be asking, this staking that we are talking, just as we are going to go to Avinox staking, is it profitable? Is staking profitable? Now, we are going to do staking here. We are putting our coin in Sapphire logo, I believe, because they've not created it, because I've checked. They've not created a staking place, but Avinox is there. So they are going to create a space where you can now take your Avinox down to your Sapphire Global to stake. So no matter where you buy it, you can go and buy it in Latoku, you can go and buy it in Uniswap, wherever there it is listed, and then take it to your wallet and send you. That means you are going to send it back to your Sapphire account to stake. That means now Sapphire Global has become a validator. Are you getting what I mean? Sapphire.com is now acting as a validator where we all will now come and stake our coin. Are we following now? So now they have a lot of work to do because they need to support the network and also confirm transaction. But we are just going to support the network of Avinox by putting a lot of the coins under staking. Yes, many people will say, but it is a good way to support the network because they have a lot of utility. More of the coins is already at stake. And when people are staking the coin, yes, it will bring it down in the first time, but later on it will take it up. That's why when people are now staking, people will begin to go and buy the coin at that time. But once the staking is about to start, it will start going down. It's normal everywhere. That's why it happened to Avinox. When Avinox announced the staking, it moves. When they say, staking is going to come everywhere in the world, your coin will always go up. When the staking is almost closer, you see people taking profit. For those who are this thing is not new now to you, so you already know. And now it will start consolidating because they expected in 2 weeks' time it's going to, because when they announce when it's going to, so people start selling. So people say, don't sell your argument because people go there to buy because they say they have already found a validator that will now be part of their network. So people are going to buy a lot of these coins. So businessmen go to buy. And once it's almost time, they begin to sell. So it's normal. And I'm teaching you something you should know going forward. When any coin said, we're about to start staking and all that, if that coin is low, you know what to do. You don't need to be told. Are you getting? That means you are. Now, when we are talking about profitable, Abi, that's right. So let me stay on course. Is it profitable? Yes. Now, the primary benefit of staking is that you earn more crypto. You earn more crypto. And then interest rates can be generous at times, but it's more crypto that you earn. But in Avinok own, I don't know what we are going to earn. That's where I'm getting confused. That will now make you to be ranking. But the primary benefit of staking is for you to earn more crypto. For those of you who have already done staking, you are earning more crypto. Well, because there is a staking wallet. Are you getting it? That when you put your coin into staking, you will be getting more of the crypto from that wallet. If there is no staking wallet, and I think we will still have to go and check the staking wallet of Avenue tonight. Are you getting? We are going to the Explorer to check the staking wallet of Avenue if it's already intact waiting. So what I believe that you earn, except there is another way, but there's no other way to do staking than you earning more of the token. That's the reason why people sell, believing that let them sell. Most people are going to be earning more of the token. They will come back to the market to sell. So they just do that in order to make sure. That's the reason. It's like that. No matter the coin. Simple. It's something you should know by now. It's no more. So now, but why am I talking about this? Is because what they plan to do is confusing to me. But it may be a new way. As long as it's profitable to them and to us, I'm okay by it. But the primary benefit of staking is for you to earn more crypto. So the interest rate can be very generous. In some cases, you can get 10%, 50%, 80%. Are you getting? That's per year. Annual percentage by yield. Annual percentage yield. That's APY. Are you getting? So annual yield returns. AYR, you may see it in different ways. So, but if you now do it for 6 months, you know how much. When they say it's 80% per year, that means if you do for 6 months, you are going to get 40% of whatever you stake. So always understand that anything you see there is per year. So now, for me, I see it as a very profitable way to invest your money. The only thing you just need to do is just crypto that, just look for a crypto that use proof of stake model and put it, not proof of work. Even proof of work that we have now is only Bitcoin. Ethereum is changing to proof of stake this year. So we have only, okay, there are other ones that are coming up that want to do that. Are you getting? So every proof of stake model are using that. So now, what people may ask, because I don't know, there are, the question is, okay, how much will I earn in this? Somebody just asked, how much can you earn through crypto staking? Somebody just send me a direct message. Okay. How much you can earn through crypto staking? No, the amount of staking rewards that can be earned, to me, varies. And it depends on the staking platform. So the cryptocurrency and how many people are actually staking and the crypto pool, the pool that they have. Now you will see most of them on their website. They will tell you. If I begin to open some site now, you see their annual percentage yield. This is it. But now but there are some that I will see, you see 500%. And at times I get confused about that because it's like too real to be true. So now for you to stake, if you want to stake, you can go to any of the exchanges. You can, when you buy, maybe, you just buy a platform, buy a coin in any exchanger, and then you ask for it. So you just start, and then that's the simplest way for me. The simplest way to begin with crypto staking is through an exchange, such as Binance. No, go to Binance, they have a lot of staking. If you go to this end, are you getting Binance end? We have staking here, easy stake, higher returns. So many things. They have liquidity farming as well, and other things. If you go to, let's say, Pancake Swap, they have liquidity, they have end, they have farms and pools. And then which other one I have here? Okay, even if you go to this place too, they have it. A lot of them. So once you come here, you see swap, you see pool. And when you see pool, you can connect all of them. And then we have Getayo. Some of the places, all of them, they have finance here, hold and earn. They have crypto lending, so you can lend from here, but you have crypto loan. You have liquidity mining, not mining, so many things, lending and singular. So that the best way is to go to an exchange, more especially maybe some of you who don't want to, you can start with Binance to stake, or you go to where I opened staking rewards just now. And look, these are validators, so you may not like them. Apart from, okay, you can see we have Binance staking here, so it's one of the validators here. This is ever stake. You may not say, well, but they have, we have 4 star, 3 star. So this one is in the United States. So if you like America very well, so you feel that America will not cheat you, you go. These are strong validators that they put here and all that. So you now understand that these people who are doing staking, these staking providers are validators. Are you getting? You can set up to become your own validator. You can set up to be a validator. And I think I have to show us that on how you can be a validator to some of the crypto coins. But it doesn't cost much. Validators do a lot of work and they make a lot of money. But that's why I said that Zenith gave us the right to start owning a hub with just little money. I'm just waiting for Zenith to be what I expect it to be. Then I will explain to people the opportunity that Zenith gave you with the little money you pay to own the hub and the money that you earn. And then I show you those who are validators and the work they do to earn how much they are earning. And then we just it's not staking. We didn't stake in Zenith. We are the real validators helping the market, the coin to come into the market. We are the miners. We are mining, but we are not like proof of work mining. We are proof of stake miners. That's what it is in this thing. So now, okay, now let me explain what is proof of stake and proof of work. I said I will talk about it. As I just talk about stake and work now. Now, with proof of work, now that's cryptocurrency miners in proof of work. They compete against each other to solve a complex problem. They use high-powered computers. That's what we call it the mining computers. And these mining computers are being updated steady. The one they use because of the difficulty rate of Bitcoin is being updated steady. So those that are first to do the work are given the authority to add the new block of transactions and then reward with digital currency for their work. That's why they call it proof of work. You must do a work. There are works to do. So when you finish the work, what is the work? You solve a complex mathematical problem using high-powered computers. Now, listen, they are not doing that on their own. The mining computer does the job. They only set it up. They only set it up. But it's their work. It's the computer that is doing the work. They just set it up. But you need power. 24/7 power supply. That's why they're saying it's taking a lot of energy. This, that. Yes, I can understand. It needs a lot of power. Power don't have to go out of it. So you must have alternative source of power when you're doing that. That's why ExxonMobil is using the gas that are flaring and then for now to start mining Bitcoin. And anybody can mine Bitcoin. Just go and get the system, get everything, and plug yourself into the blockchain, and then you do. As long as you go, everybody is competing. So now, it's only when the block is authenticated, that's when it will be added to the blockchain. But now, when it comes to the proof of stake, so now, in that place, when it's added as well, every other miners will check to be sure that what the Bitcoin you added is real, because they will validate it. It must be authenticated by all the miners before you add it into the blockchain. And once you add it into the blockchain, it creates an hash. It comes as a block and create an hash that connects it from where it comes from, originated, and where it's going to. That's why we call it blockchain. It's in chain. But now, when it comes to proof of stake, I will still use the word miners. Miner, because you are mining Bitcoin, you are still mining it, is proof of stake. Use the word stake and not the word work. Work, you solve a complex mathematical problem. Or maybe they may call it arithmetical problem. Let's use that word. Because it's like maths. You solve this one, the computer solve it, it's not them. So now, but in the proof of stake, miners have to pledge a stake of digital currency before they can validate transactions. Are you seeing it? Proof of work, proof of, here you stake something. That means you must pledge something. When people go to stake, you thought you are, no, the validators are the one, you are helping the validators. When you are staking on Binance, you are staking on every other validators, you are helping the validator to have more of the coin. And he will make more money. So at times he give you a little of what he makes. Are you getting? And then take some. At times they may give you some because he's making his own money too. That's how Binance are doing it. Do you think they are doing it? They just give you money for nothing or give you coin? They don't give you money, they give you coin, but it's money too. So now, because now, do you know why they do? The validators want more people to come, because the miners' capacity to validate blocks depends on how many coins they have put up for stake and how long they have been validating transactions. So the more coins they have, the more people they have staking on their platform, the more opportunities give them to validate transactions and make more money. So the more coins they own, the more power they have for mining. So I'm calling them miners because whether you are doing proof of work or proof of stake is mining. You are bringing, we that are having Zenith coin, we are mining coin. We are mining Zenith coin. That's what validators do. But you are acting as a validator. Yes, you are not doing the work of a validator. You are not validating the transaction, but you are mining. You own a mining this thing, just like you own mining computers and mine Bitcoin through proof of work. They are not the one mining it, it's the computer that does. But they are miners. So when you do the proof of, when you become a validator, you are mining as well. Just like what people are mining Zenith coin just by owning a hub, a full master-node hub, you become a validator. You now start earning like a validator without doing the work of a validator. You know the job that the validators do to make sure that they validate transactions? And then how they compete about who will validate the transaction, because once you validate the transaction, you get the gas fee. Some of the gas fees come to you. The more coins you own, the more validations you do. So that's what these things are happening. All these people that are here, do you think they are here? They are businessmen. That's what they are. So when you open any of them, you not see maybe you just open one. Let me show you staking facilities, decentralized system. Just click on one, you see it open up, and then talk about coins that you can validate here. You can do Solana, you can do Cosmos. These are, they have already staking facilities, Polkadot and all that. So these are things that they have. So you can really know people, you can look at maybe people have talked about them or something. And then if you want to go to their website, it's so simple. Maybe to go to their site to go and stake your coin or do whatever you want to do with the time. You just check all the things you need to check. And then I said, okay, let me go to their site and check. You now move to the site. You click on this one because that's where it shows complete. You just move. You have 5 reviews, 5-star review, 40% and all that. You check all these things to find out what people are saying about them. And then you click on this place to go to the site. So you can just go there. I'm not teaching much about staking today, but I just want I just want us to know exactly what we are about to do with Zenith. And then, but the other aspect of how that will now help us to start ranking is what I need more information from them. Not from Zenith. It's from, so don't think it's Zenith, it's not Zenith, it's from here. Sapphire Global. They are the one that are in partnership with Avinok. Avinok is the coin that we are going to stake and all that. But because they are the one who set up a system for marketing, for marketers, they set up a system for rewards when you bring people into their system to buy their product. So they have the right to bring other products to you, maybe to still build the same system going forward. But when it comes to staking, I'm still thinking how that will work. But let's keep our fingers crossed. Maybe they have a new system. Maybe another form of staking that I don't know is coming up where as people are staking, you are making money and not the token. Are you getting? So whichever way it is, we are in for a surprise. It says next 2 weeks or so, then they will start it. But what happened is that you can buy Avinok token. Now, when you buy Avinok token and all that, you can send it down to your account. You can just put it into your wallet and wait. And for those of you who are asking me that they wanted to transfer their Zenith down to the token to sell, I'll tell you, it depends on the Zenith that you withdraw. Now look at it. Let's look at deposit here. Deposit crypto. This is La token. When I click on deposit crypto, that's what you always try to say. Okay, let me know if I'm depositing my this. Which network am I? Some people you just understand that fact. You must find out the network that you are sending it to for you to be sure whether it will go or not. Once you are in crypto, there are little things that you don't need anybody to tell you. All you just have to do, okay, I want to transfer my coin to this place. I know the network that I collected it from. So is that network available here? If it's available, you send it. If it's not available, you leave it. I get those who were asking me, I felt that maybe we would not be learning enough. And there are things you'll be asking me. I begin to look myself that I'm a bad teacher. I've not been teaching enough. So maybe I've been making it too simple. We have to go bigger, maybe higher. Even when I'm thinking of going higher, I begin to find that there are people I'm still leaving behind that are to work. So somebody to still be talking about network without understanding network is something that I don't expect any one of us to ask such questions. All you have to do is just to go to the laptop, click on deposit. I don't know why it's taking time here. I don't know why it's taking time. Okay, so let me click on it again. So that I will now look at it. All you just have to do is to click on it and then get that. And once you click on that one, you'll be able to know which one is it. So let me click. I don't understand why my connection, is it connection or La token website? As long as you're hearing me clearly, so I think it's La token that is not cooperating properly. So you should know all these things. Just simple, go to La token, register, and then you now click on deposit. Once you click on deposit, I wanted to just show you right now because I wanted to just, okay, I want to deposit Zenith. I'll put it there. Then it will show me the network. Because when you withdraw from Sapphire Global, you may withdraw as ERC20. There is option for you to withdraw as a coin, which is the Zenith coin, because you have a blockchain. Then there's an option for you to withdraw as a token, which is ERC20 token. So it now depends on your withdrawal. Are you getting? If your withdrawal is on ERC 20, so there's no need for you to bring it here. So your withdrawal has to be on ZenithCoin. That means you take it to the wallet, to their app. That's the only place you can transfer ZenithCoin right now. So if I have, this thing is not allowing me to do what I want to do, so I don't want to waste our time. I wanted to put on Zenith here, then it will show me the network. So once you show me the network, you now know, but the network is Zenith. The network is Zenith. So the one that Zenith sent to this place is the one from their blockchain. That's the one that Zenith launched here. So, but we're expecting them to, like what I was saying is that I was expecting them to launch their exchange before they now take it out to other exchanges to launch, maybe other CES exchange. Their own exchange need to be out. Then they can sell it. It will consolidate the price. It will make the price to be fine. But that is okay, no problem about that. Let them go, at least start it. But I want to show us, I don't know why connection is not working fine for me. It's okay. So somebody raise hand. I just come back and didn't see the hand anymore. All right. So now that's it. It didn't want me to show you. I don't know why. So let me find a way to refresh this page and see if you will go. I don't know why it's not going. Let me refresh it. I don't know what happened. Has it been here? Maybe because you have stayed long or something. But I want to show us exactly what to do in case of next time. Even if you want to take your, you are seeing that maybe the Zenith aspect of it is going up here, and you want to take advantage of it, which I feel that just relax, forget about it. But you can, if you have enough, you can withdraw. Maybe you just need the cash, but Zenith is still coming up. You can use money in another place. Leave your coin. There is no need for that. But I just want to show us. It didn't allow me to do what I want to do. So I'm sorry about it. So when you click on this deposit here on that token or anywhere, click on deposit, then you click on the coin, search the coin, it will show you the network that you send it. If that network does not correspond with the network that you have, there's no need to send, just forget about it. There's no need to ask questions. There's no need to chat with me. There's no need to ask anybody, can I transfer my token in my Trust wallet, in my MetaMask to Latoco? Because you've seen that the network is not the same. It will not synchronize. There's no way it will work. There's no way it will go. That's the way to do another. So now, anybody have any question? Because I want to stop here. Time is already fast spent for today. I've just established something for you today to understand what staking is all about. We have validators and we have those who stake. But everything is all about you trying to help the network and at the same time validate transactions. Those who validate transactions are the validators, and those who are just for you to earn reward. And that reward you are earning is just the crypto. But maybe Zenith Sapphire, not called Zenith in it now. It's not Zenith, it's Sapphire Global plus Avinok. They are the one doing this. Avinok is the validator, and Sapphire Global is the validator. Avinok is now the coin company. That's the project. And then we are those who are going to stake to get a reward. So we check our reward. If you resonate with us, we do it. If it doesn't, so wait for the reward to come, and then we'll see the reward, and then we'll come go and buy the token and then keep it there. But let's see how they want to now make it okay for us to be able to rank and be able to move, because that's not what staking is all about. But maybe there's a new kind of staking that comes. The word cryptocurrency involves. It changes. Maybe there's a new thing that will come up, and then it will be different from what we know about staking. But whatever it is, let's keep our fingers crossed. But remove Zenith out of it. Zenith has already given them the hope to sell. They have sold and they are still selling. But the Sapphire Global is now having a partnership with Avinok to do staking. So they are validators taking up Avinok in order for us to be part of it. Because we have agreement with Sapphire Global, where we bought our Zenith Hub, so we can still do this one if it resonates with us. And they say that the system still continue, the payment still continue like that. So we are fine. I'm good with that. Any question, please raise your hand, and so that we can call it a day. If there's no question, In the absence of every other question, I will call it. But if you have questions, please ask questions. In anything that has to do with validators, I was doing the training and some people were asking questions, direct questions with chat, and I was answering it because I was seeing questions that I have to talk about. Somebody asked me, okay, what's the proof of stake and the proof of work? What does it mean? I explained that. And somebody asked, so how to start staking your crypto? I think I've done that too. How can you earn through crypto staking? I've already done that. You put in your listing and all that and every other thing. So I think I've done just with the question that was directly sent to me. So I've already explained that. So now, if there's any other question, no other question, no direct questions, no general question in the chat. Okay, no hand raised. So in the absence of every question, I think we should call it a day. I wanted to buy. So if you're watching on this in our channel, please like the channel and also so that you can come back for more training at every other time. So bye for now and God bless all of you.